Hey guys, Rollia or Taylor here, and today I'm finally back with another State of the Game recap for The Division. And today we don't have too much to go through because unfortunately I have to split it up into two videos, but you'll understand why. So first up, PTS news. PTS will actually be ending next week, so PTS 3 will be the last phase. That is both on console and on PC. Although we have no date or time when it will end, I can only assume it'll end on Thursday during the maintenance. But don't worry, they are still taking a lot of feedback and making some major changes ready for 1.7's release. You can still head over to the forums and leave any feedback from this PTS that you can, and it'll only make the release of 1.7 a lot smoother. Speaking of the final release of 1.7, they don't have a release date yet, but it is still scheduled for the beginning or mid-August. So hang tight, it is coming soon. Today during State of the Game we also had a new guest a lot of you haven't seen yet. Luckily enough I was able to meet this guy during ETF, and his name is Matthew Higby. Now he's a live designer at The Division and he came on today to speak all about encrypted caches. Now what I'll do is I'll leave the timestamp in the description for his part in today's State of the Game because it is a fairly long chunk and it does take up a lot of the State of the Game, and that's why I'm going to be making a separate video to fill you in on encrypted caches and the whole debate behind RNG gambling, and I'll also give you a bit of my opinion with it. Now that video is going to be worked on as soon as this one's done, so hopefully I can have it up in the next couple of days. I'm aiming for Sunday or Monday. Now a couple of the main points I want to talk about in this State of the Game recap is about duplicates within encrypted caches as well as the drop rate for key fragments. Now first up, key fragment drop rate has been increased. They were at around 3%, they've now bumped it up to around 20%, and that is only effective on named NPCs, so in the open world and dark zone. And you'll also have the chance to get key fragments from completing commendations. And one example they gave is that around every hour or so during your play of The Division, you're very likely to get one key fragment, if not more. I think this was what was upsetting a lot of people, the fact that the drop rate for key fragments was so low. So hopefully this does sway a few minds on the current key fragment situation. Along with that, what's going to happen with the duplicates you get when you do open a few encrypted caches? Now instead of getting that duplicate item, you will be rewarded with keys or key fragments. Doesn't say how much, but they're hoping to base it on the rarity of the item. So let's say if you get a really rare duplicate, then you're going to get more key fragments than you would a very common duplicate. Now a lot of you are going to ask, why can't they remove duplicates? Now I've already had this question on Twitter a few times, and it's actually very simple and makes a lot of sense. So the reason they can't remove duplicates altogether and guarantee you get 3 new items every time is that you would open, let's say, 10 encrypted caches and you've got every vanity item you could possibly get within them. So yeah, like I said guys, that was me literally brushing over what Matthew Higby had to say during the State of the Game. That pretty much wraps up my State of the Game recap for this week. As always guys, I hope you did enjoy it, and if you have any questions then be sure to leave them in the comments section below. But if you did enjoy the video, then I would really appreciate it if you let me know by either leaving a comment or by hitting that like button. If you're new around here and want to stay up to date with all things The Division, then make sure to subscribe. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.